Koholo, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ruach HaKodesh. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. To the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. Is Apple about to launch its very own search engine? So, yeah, we know Apple known for their iPhone line of products and I this and I that, right? And also other shit too, right? You know, they make money off apps and they also have their hands in all sorts of other avenues of technology, hidden and also known. So it says Apple is rumored to be quietly developing its own search engine. All right, which is mad interesting because, you know, a lot of people fuck with iPhone. And it would make sense now they can make even more money. It's another avenue stream because now they can bombard you with ads. And because you're using the phone itself, they're basically doing what Google's doing, right? And we know that ultimately Esau Edom, which is the biblical name of the so-called white man, he's the one that owns all these companies because when I was doing adult education in the world, not to bring this up, but it's just an interesting point, like fuck the world, but like there was this teacher, and he could have been a Jake, right? Irish and shit like that. Anyways, he showed us all these companies that, you know, niggas would know, like Lay's and Doritos and Kool-Aid and all that bullshit. And he showed like the like fucking 10 companies that owned all these things. You know what I'm saying? And it really, and at the time, I guess you can classify me as an amateur truth seeker, right? You know, learning about like as much as I could about anything, right? Until the water Tiabush has led to the truth. So, you know, when you see Apple, it really, you should just read it as Esau, all right? Because Apple isn't just owned by one man, it's a conglomerate. And then you just got to keep going up the ladder. So it says here, as Apple gears up for its annual WWDC showcase, a rumor the company is preparing to launch its own search engine is doing the rounds. So it is a rumor. It may not happen, but still, it still sparks, it's epistle worthy because it still shows you that everything, like the NWO, the New World Order that Esau Edom is, it would seem that they're pushing, right? Because we all know it's controlled by Yahweh Bashmir Shai, and he'll have certain stages reveal when he wants them to, not when Esau Edom wants to, okay? Job 41:11, everything under the heaven is Yahweh Bashmir Shai's. The heaven is his throne, the earth is his footstool, just two precepts. Yahweh Bashmir Shai is in complete control. Proverbs 21, the heart of the king is in the Lord Yahweh Bashmir Shai's hand. Who's the so-called king of this world? Job 9:24. The world is given under the hands of the wicked. He covereth up the faces of the judges thereof. If not, who, you know, roughly paraphrasing, you know, but the point is, like, Esau Edom knows that they have a short time. In fact, let's get the script. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and we're in heaven. This would be, I'm just going to do the quick version. So we would be considering the first heaven, which we're supposed to be ruling, but because of our wickedness, we are now at the bottom until Yahweh Shai HaMashiach makes his triumphant return. And you have the second heaven, which is space. And just a side note, I was watching this bullshit NASA live stream because I find that like outer space and planets and galaxies and shit like that, I find that shit mad interesting, right? But anyways, it in the live stream, it actually showed the divider, like the firmament between the earth, like heaven 1 and heaven 2 space. It literally looks like a sea described exactly in Genesis. It was actually beautiful to look at, even though, you know, it could have been like witchcraft and not actually like a photo of the earth, but it showed you the earth, and it showed you the backdrop of, you know, the black space, and then it also showed you, you know, how the galaxies, are like jewels in the night sky. Like picture a sky, but instead of stars, it's just green, blue, red, like, like the colors of the stones. Like it was just, you know what I'm saying? Like, wow. And ye that dwell in them, right? Con. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, destruction unto the inhabitants of the earth and sea. Right? For the devil, the deceiver, is come down unto you, having great wrath. So he's not just coming down like, you know what, I'm just gonna do some wickedness today. He's thinking in his head, yo, my kingdom's about to fucking fall. I built this huge, beautiful fucking sand castle, thinking an ocean crash wave will not come, even though I knew it would. And now it's coming and I could see it. I'm gonna do as much wickedness as I can. I'm gonna try to, you know what I'm saying? That's to the point where when you're in a hurry, you make bare mistakes. You know what I'm saying? You've been late to work or an appointment or whatever engagement, and you may forget shit. You know what I mean? Or you might not. You get ready, but it's not optimal. Like, you may floss and brush your teeth, but because you're late, you might just brush, and you feel a little off. A little off. You know what I'm saying? But 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 with Esau, Edom, they don't feel a little off. They feel mad off. Like they're to the point where like they are at dis-ease no matter what they attempt to do during their day-to-day. Like in order for them to feel some semblance of, feeling regular, so-called, they have to do wickedness. You know what I mean? That's how they were programmed. The same way the elect will feel uncomfortable for not doing righteousness to the best of our ability. You know what I'm saying? There's duality. Proverbs 11:1. A false scale is an abomination unto the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai, but a just scale is his delight. All right? Because he knoweth that he hath but a short time, right? So it's not like he's ignorant. Like he actually knows he has a short time. Esau, Edom actually has, if you would, a left-handed priesthood, and they consult with demons. Like they actually summon them, and they consult with them, and they talk to them. Like, obviously, like from their point of view, they reverence these demons, right? But we know in the know that these demons actually, if you go up the ladder, it leads back to Yahweh Shemir Shai. Right? These demons have a structure system. They have, levels to them. And they also have their commander, which would be the spiritual demon, Satan. And then Satan has his orders from Yahweh Shemashai. It shows you this in Job chapter 1 and verse 2. You know what I'm saying? When Satan was called to the meeting, if it was like these plantation Christians say, and like, the devil rebelled, then why would he go to the meeting? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could cut like with the scriptures, you could cut like a doctrine that's been in place for like years or decades or centuries, right? You could cut it with like one or two scriptures. Well, preferably two or three, right? With two or three witnesses, let every word be established. But like, you can literally cut someone with a question or a statement, because with truth, you can cut anything false. And because we live in a false world, you can cut anything at any time. That's why this word is compared to a two-edged sword. You know what I mean? And we're compared to as soldiers. On the left hand, you have Esau with his soldiers and their guns. And on the right hand side, you have us, or those were the elect, with our spiritual swords, and our spiritual armor. You know what I'm saying? And it's actually amazing. And then guess what? When we get our new bodies, we're going to meet. You know what I'm saying? And then Esau, Edom's going to bring the best of what they have, which we know is nothing. And we're going to bring the best of what we have, which is infinite, because we're under the banner of Yahweh Shai. Like, Lord wills, we get to partake and bash some skulls in. You know what I'm saying? Use spiritual powers, fly. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, damn. Khan. Call Yahweh Shai. So this is 2 Corinthians 2, verses 11. AP, yo. This is lest Satan should get advantage of us, right? And how would you get advantage of someone? By you knowing more than what they know. That way you can manipulate them. Oh no. You don't worry about what it says in the fine print. Just sign the line. I mean, come on. What you know what I mean? Like, don't do shit like that. You know, coercion, but like in a pussy way, right? That's why it says in Revelation 13 verse 16, he causes all. When you look up the word causes, I learned this from Elder Apostle Tahar. It means he's going to do everything you can except force you. You know what I'm saying? He's going to do everything. He'll probably use family members. He'll probably use like things like we can, oh yeah, we knew you. Well, when you were 3, you used to love looking at the ocean. We had agents watching you. You can watch the world's oceans if you just take the chip. And we know that your left leg isn't working as well. It will even fit. You know what I mean? They'll do shit like that. But, Yahweh Bashem Rashai, if he's with you, you're going to say, hey, fuck you. Hell no, you are the motherfucking devil. And I praise Yahweh Yahushai. And that's that, you know what I'm saying? And you don't bust out the scriptures, cut them up. Like, they can't do shit. Like a carnal will never beat spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Yeah, we're not. We're not in the darkness. Like, it's really plain. It's literally like every time Esau Edom does something, it's 0 plus 0. It's simple. But this is all through the power of Yahweh Yahushai, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like with on the spiritual side, it's like it's given unto you. You know what I mean? Give us this day our daily bread, right? In the Father's prayer in Matthew chapter 6. So it's like it's spiritual. You'll do what your lot was meant to do, what Yahweh Shai created your soul to do. And if you have the spirit to be able to decipher these type of things, like Esau Edom is consistently on a constant basis putting their plans out there in pieces, right? A piece here, a piece there. And then you get them all together and you're like, oh shit, that's in the scriptures. And then that's that. And then you edify, you teach. You don't just keep it to yourself and hide your napkin, hide your piece of gold, man. You multiply that. You wake up Israelites and then you put them onto the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? You wake them up. Like, yo, man, you ain't black. Let me show you some. Here what? On some Benjamite shit, you know what I'm saying? So, anyways, with that, I hope y'all were edified. Shalom.